and welcome to Watchmen on the Pod, Kids Edition. We are now on day 11 of the book reading Heroes of the Bible devotional by Joshua Cooley. Very cool book. Thank you, Joshua. Let's see. Battle plan from day 10. Pray about what God is calling you to do for His glory and ask Him for the faith to obey. Very cool battle plan. All right, let's jump in. Day 11. A true hero for God. ... I love that ... Believes God can do the impossible. Say that again. Believes God can do the impossible. A hero's tale. It was a beautiful, clear night. Countless stars twinkled above like tiny diamonds against black velvet. Laying inside his tent, Abram was worried. It had been some time since God had promised to make him into a great nation. But Abram still had no son. And now, he was probably in his 80s, and his wife, Sarai, was in her 70s. How could they have a baby at that age? Okay, just a little side note. For those of you listening, if you can imagine the age, this would be like your great-grandparents. How could your great-grandparents have a baby at that age? Okay, God knew Abram was troubled, so God told him to go outside his tent. Look into the sky and count the stars if you can. God told him, that's how many descendants you will have. Genesis 15:5. It was a bold, seemingly impossible promise, but then something strange happened. Abram stopped worrying and trusted God. As Genesis 15:6 says, Abram believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith. That night changed everything for Abraham. The man who once lived among pagan idol worshippers had become a child of the living God. Because of Abram's faith, God gave his righteousness to Abram and forgave all his sins. See Romans chapter 4. Decoding the message. Lots of things in life seem impossible to us. Breathing underwater without an oxygen tank. Reaching the moon without a spaceship. Finishing the final level of your favorite video game. Enjoying a trip to the dentist. Now, I'm going to tell you right there, I'm going to have to interject. Enjoying a trip to the dentist, my daughter actually enjoys going to the dentist. Actually, it's like the highlight of her week when she goes to the dentist. So I'm not going to say that seems impossible because literally she does it. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, side note done. But nothing is impossible for God. We're talking about the Lord God Almighty here. He created the entire universe simply by speaking. He breathed life into dust and formed mankind. He holds the planets in their orbits. He controls nature and has power over death. He transforms wicked hearts. Nothing is too difficult for him. Are you worried about anything? Do you lie awake at night feeling anxious? Do you fret about something out of your control? Worrying is like saying, God, I believe you can do lots of things, but this problem is a little too big for you. And that's just not true. Abraham learned that firsthand. God eventually gave him a son, Isaac. Then Isaac had kids and grandkids and great-grandkids and on and on. Pretty soon, the nation of Israel was born, and Abraham's descendants were too many to count, just like God had promised. Whatever your situation is, trust God. He can do the impossible. Message from the headquarters. I am the Lord, the God of all the peoples of the world. Is anything too hard for me? That's Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 27. Battle plan. Ask your parents or trusted adults who love God to tell you about a time when the Lord did the seemingly impossible for them. The older they are, the more stories they are sure to have. And that, my friends, is day 11. And until tomorrow, we're day 12. Bye.